Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Heroic Triple Feature. We are going to be reading 3 random comic book stories. Today, only I know when the world will end. Apparently, this son of a bitch knows when the world will end and he's not telling anybody. Look, it's coming closer. What's the matter with you all? Don't you see it? It's a runaway planet and it's about to crash into Earth within seconds. We will all be destroyed. This is a common theme. I noticed this. This is a common theme in these videos, is it's always secret knowledge. Secret knowledge is huge. Almost every single episode that I do has some character who has some kind of crazy secret knowledge. I wonder why. I'm not really sure how that increases the plot, but it's quite nice. For months, the intense manhunt has been on. People all over Earth have been searching for the one who calls himself Cartu. You're never gonna find anybody with that stupid ass name. He's not up here, no signs of him on this block. Alright, start combing the next avenue. This Cartu could never have gotten into the Kremlin unnoticed. Keep searching, we mustn't overlook any possibility. This is too important to us all. Who is Cartu, and why does he have a stupid name? The chief says no stranger has entered his village for many months. Well, we'll push on to the next village. If Cartu's in Africa, we will find him. Search that chunk thoroughly. If Cartu's trying to smuggle his way into Hong Kong, we must find him. He holds the fate of the world in his hands. Meanwhile, our scene shifts back to the United States, to a quiet, remote section of the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. To a lonely, half-hidden cave deep within the mountain range. To a man who sits alone inside that dark, dank cave. The man with 1 billion people who are looking for him. The man who calls himself Cartu. So he gave himself that stupid ass name? Interesting. My name is Cartu. Or at least that used to be my name, I think. But I don't really know. I'm so confused, I don't understand anything anymore. Maybe if I try to remember it from the beginning, maybe then it will make sense. The first thing I remember is suddenly finding myself in a strange place. What am I doing here? How did I get here? Help! Somebody help me! I'm confused. This plot is already confusing me. What's the matter, Mac? You sick or something? Yes. No, I'm not sick. I'm not supposed to be here. I was on my way back to my own planet, and somehow I landed in this place. Yeah, back to your home planet. Hey, somebody better call an ambulance. This guy's bugs. Bugs? Like spiders? Everything happens in New York. What is this? I don't want to go in there. It's alright, pal. Everything's gonna be okay. This is just an ambulance to take you to a nice, comfortable hospital. Don't believe him. Don't believe him. You're not going to the hospital, buddy. But I don't need this. I travel by telepathic matter transmission. What? What is this guy talking about? So do we. But it only works on Sundays. Now you just relax and everything will be alright. Ha! Got him! Soon I was in what was called a hospital. Can you tell us your name and address? Of course, my name is Cartu and I live on the planet Aqua Centaurus. Ah, that's interesting. Oh brother, this one's a beaut. Oh, hush, Johnson. Please go on with your story, Mr. Cartu. You see, here's the thing. Isn't that an actual place, Aqua Centaurus? Right? Isn't that a real place? Isn't that where, like, the ghost aliens come from? You know what I'm talking about? But those are, like, real life. Like, there's, like, the Zetans and the Nords and, like, the Reptilians. And then there's the Alpha Centaurians. And they're, like, ghosts. They're, like, spirit people. Right? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've read that conspiracy theory. I mean, true fact. About a month ago, I started my vacation. I was going to visit the planet Syrtis Major. I went to the spaceport and entered the telepathic matter transmission area. Citizen Cartu, you are cleared to take off. You may proceed at once. I concentrated the usual increase of gamma energy and then I took off. The intergalactic flight was smooth. The scenery was pleasant. I soon arrived on Syrtis Major and started my vacation. Oh, it's not just golf. He's playing space golf. This space golf course is one of the most difficult in the galaxies. It provides a real challenge. And when my vacation was over, I headed back home, but along the way I ran into a space and time warp? So a black hole? Is what because I'm pretty sure that's what I mean, I'm no astrocyst or whatever, but like I'm pretty sure that's what a black hole does, is it warps it's a warping, like it warps anyway. Cuz time is relative, right? I don't know, man. I'm no chronologist. The warp tossed me off the regular spaceway, and the next thing I knew I was here. Say, what date is this? It's March 27th, 1960. Good grief. No, it can't be. The whole planet is doomed to be destroyed tomorrow. What? How do you know that? Alright, I think we've heard enough. You just take it easy, mister, and don't worry about a thing. But you don't understand. Tomorrow, March 28th, a runaway planet is going to enter your solar system, and it's going to crash into this world. You must evacuate your planet immediately before it's too late. You can't. They don't have the things for that. They don't have what? You think, what do you mean? We're all just gonna fly into space? That's insane. He's a crazy person. I think you should just put him away. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. I've seen all kinds of nuts, but this guy is a class by himself. Look, mister, try to understand what I'm saying. We're on the planet Earth, a planet that's been spinning for ages, and it's not gonna be destroyed tomorrow by a collision or anything else. I don't care what you call this planet. I tell you it is going to be destroyed tomorrow, and you'd all better start boarding spaceships and escaping while there's still time. Yeah, it's no use reasoning with these guys. He's too far gone. I was given some kind of sedative and then taken to another hospital, or so they thought. They want to lock me in an institution for the rest of my life, but I'll escape. And when we turn the corner, I'll make a run for it. That's his plan. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna laugh if this alien makes a run for it. Oh, but he did. He did. Okay, I did it. They never expected it because I acted so quiet and so docile. But now what do I do? Where do I go? As aren't you about to be destroyed with the planet? Why don't you just like radio transmission yourself away? Car2, why aren't you answering me? What if I am mad? Those doctors can't all be wrong. I've lost all my mental power since being on this primitive planet. Why? Why did you do that? Why? Why did you lose all your powers? Explain in detail. But maybe I just imagined I ever had them. Maybe I really am mad. Okay. Now's the twist! This is the point in the story where we get the twist. You guys ready? Place your bets. Place the bets. Do it. Do it now. Here we go. Of course, that's it. I'm mad. I've imagined the whole thing. But I'll hide out here. I'll never let them capture me again. Okay. Oh, we have an editor's note. Let's see. Because they understood. They were like, oh man, we need to start clarifying shit. For Car2, that is the end of the story, but not so for us. Because you see, the day after Car2 made his prediction at an observatory... Hastings, come here quickly! What is it, Brown? What's the matter? Good lord, look at that! A runaway planet about to collide with another? That's not how planets work. They're not like marbles. They don't just run away. They don't just fling off from their rotate. Well, I guess kinda. I guess it's possible in the way that anything is. I don't know. I'm not like a spaceographer or whatever. Boom! Oh, look at it! Look at it! They're dead! Oh, except not. When the news was made public, the collision happened exactly when he predicted it would. His only mistake was the name of the planet. He must have been telling us the truth. He really is an alien from another galaxy. We have to find him again. The knowledge he possesses could bring about a new golden age for man. And so the search for Car2 began and continues. But to what avail? For the Earthmen have done their job too well. They're more than a mad mortal, not fit to associate with the sane people of the world. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's it. Wait, if it didn't impact Earth, what did it collide with another planet? Just any random planet? Whatever, fine. I'm sure it was uninhabited, I hope. Or we're witnessing the destruction of countless lives. But that's fine. And now Car2 just lives here. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a solid 7 out of 10. I did this. This wins a lot of points for me. This picture right here. Look at all those bright reds. I bet that looked beautiful in the original. But now we're on to the Icy Fingers of Fear. Holy cat! Wait, hold on. We've only got 16 pages in this one. Oh man, I must have picked some really short ones. Maybe I could find longer stories. But back in the Golden Age, which is where I guess I got a lot of these. No, these are Silver Age stories. Clearly the Atomic Age, and you can tell it's the Atomic Age because it's no longer about crime and mysticism. It's all about science fiction. Everybody's an alien and everything's planets and spaceships and whatnot. So these are clearly Silver Age stories. But back then, the compilation books, you were lucky to get like a 10-page story. Mostly they were like 5 to 7 pages, you know. But I'll try and find some really big ones that we can read. The Icy Fingers of Fear. The day is coming when we of Earth will stand face to face with those of another world. What will we do if we cannot understand the aliens, if we cannot tell whether they are friend or foe? What will we do? Oh, this is another Ditko. You can totally tell. Look, this is totally Ditko. There's Jameson, there's Liz Allen, there's Sandman in the back. Let's see. Oh, there's the freaking crook, the burglar that shot Uncle Ben. This is totally Ditko. Where's the thing? He signs all his shit. There it is. Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, V393. I've always wondered what those codes mean. Well, I know that they're like relevant to the, not relevant to the story, but they're relevant to the production process. But I don't really know how. Whenever I make comics, they're never like that. I really don't have any reason to do that. Do you guys know? If you guys know, leave me a comment or something. I really would like to know. Disaster can be a long time in coming, or it can strike swiftly like a bolt from the blue, as it does now. It is a day like any other in Times Square, when the strange, powerful spaceship lands suddenly without a warning. Stay back! Everybody get back! Look, coming out of the ship. They aren't human! Look at their faces, cold, cruel, merciless. They are, I mean, in human defense, I would probably think the same thing. A bunch of Polish wrestlers getting out of a spaceship. That wasn't on my bingo card for the day, but here we are. But that's what I love about comics, you know what I mean? Here we are. Anyway, slowly the creatures from outer space thunder down the ramp and stand their ground, silent, soulless, impassive, waiting the challenge. What are they? Mr. Ambassador. Good, I'll handle this. Okay, just what's going on? Oh, they don't speak English. On behalf of the planet Earth, we welcome you as our first visitors from outer space. He wants it. He wants the chance at the fucking championship belt. Look at him. That's what that says. You don't realize it, but that's what he's asking for. Me and my tag team partner want the champ. God damn it. I cannot understand him. His speech is so alien, even his tone tells us nothing. And his gestures, what do they mean? He's bound to understand this, an open hand of friendship. There will be no handshake, not until I have the fucking belt, goddammit. It's frightening. His gestures look warlike. They're menacing. And yet, how can we tell? Perhaps where he comes from, they indicate peace. Perhaps our gestures seem hostile to him. You just flip him off. Fucking give him the fingers. See how he reacts to that. Look at them. They're brutes. Menaces. Oh, God. I already know where this is going. It's going to turn out that they're like peaceful ambassadors or some shit. And we killed them because we live in constant fear of the unknown. Even though, statistically, if you're going to die, it's probably going to be from something from the unknown that you didn't perceive. Okay? So maybe there's a reason why we're afraid of the unknown. Did you ever think of that? Ditko? Or whoever wrote this shit? Kirby? Who was it? Stan Lee, duh, obviously. Stan Lee wrote every comic. He wrote all of them. All 10 billion comics that have ever been produced. He wrote all of them. That's what it says in the credits. If it's force they respect, let's give it to them. Why don't we bomb their ship? Who knows what sinister plans they have for us? They're just here to deliver some cheese and win the championship belt, goddammit. It's a complete impasse. We don't understand them and they don't understand us. So what do we do now? Just leave them? That's what I would do. I would just be like, just fuck off. Just go back to playing a video game or something. Oh, look at the funny man. Uh-oh. Here comes a kid. Goddamn meddling tiny 5-year-old Peter Parker. Junior, come here. Stay back, everybody. Don't alarm the aliens. I have a toy rocket ship also. Oh, God. Don't tell me the kid's gonna get him. Keep the gun steady if they make a false move towards the kid. Oh, but one shot might start an interplanetary war. The responsibility is too great. But you have a gun, and that is your great power. And with great power comes great responsibility. My son. Don't let them harm my son. My name's Bobby. I'm 10 years old. Gee, who's that inside your ship? Look, at the ship's ramp, someone's coming out. He's moving towards the boys. It's Spitterman. Ah, damn it. What? Ah, it's just a fucking alien child. I'll lend you my rocket ship if you'll lend me your toy. What is that? It looks like a fucking little... It looks like a weather vane. That don't look like no toy. That's a tool. That's what that is. It's a tool. They're trading toys. And look at the aliens. They seem relieved. They must have been as unsure of us as we were of them. If the children of our two different races can play together, then at last we have found a common starting point for communication. You have trusted your youngster with ours, and we have done likewise. It's a start. It is a beginning. And so the two children, through their homes are countless light years apart, are able to meet and find friendship. For children happily lack the suspicion and fear which plagues their elders. In time we will learn each other's tongues, and we will share knowledge and culture and friendship. Yes, two youngsters have shown us the way, and perhaps the day will come when all of us may resolve our differences as children do, in peace and understanding. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You've never, what? You've never seen kids fight? Are you kidding me? You've never been to any playground ever? Have you never seen two kids fight over a toy? You never seen two kids fight? Are you... Shut up. We don't, you know what? We don't deserve the championship belt. We should give it to the fucking wrestler people. God. Whatever. Yeah, it's mid. 6 out of 10. Moving on. I am the fantastic Dr. Droom. Are you kidding me? That's... I mean, that's beautiful on one... That's ridiculous. This is on purpose. When did this come out? V164. Okay. Got it. V164. Got it. Okay, moving on. And they put fantastic in the name as if to allude to Dr. Doom, but it's not Dr. Doom. It's the ripoff. It's the knockoff Dr. Droom. And Dr. Droom, does he have any relationship to Droom the giant lizard from the fucking Giant Monsters playlist? Go watch it. This is weird. I don't know. I don't know. Behold the first episode of a startling new series about the occult, that dark and mystical world which lies beyond the knowledge of ordinary men. That world between the known and the unknown, the strange, shadowy realm where few may enter and from which many never return. I am the one of those amazing few. Men know me as Dr. Droom. That is so dumb. Was this before the Fantastic Four? Because what was Fantastic Four? It was sometime in the 50s. It was like post-Atomic Age, but it was like right pretty close to the start of it. So they knew Dr. Doom. I don't know. It's around the same time, basically. Mystery and adventure often originate in ordinary places. For me, they began in the City Medical Club. Imagine a Tibetan Lama requesting a doctor from here in the United States. It's a Lama? Is that like a monk? It's absurd to expect any doctor to travel halfway around the world to treat a patient. If I had the time, I might consider going, but right now I'm busy with the dickens with my practice. I was sitting nearby where I couldn't help overhearing the discussion. Good, who are you? Can you tell me that first? No? I've always been interested in Oriental cultures. This would be my opportunity for me to get some first-hand knowledge, maybe learn something about their mystical arts and practices. So driven by burning curiosity, as well as a doctor's obligation to treat the sick, I boarded the first plane to the Orient. This trip ticket set me back plenty, but I don't mind. It's for a worthwhile purpose. It's like such a ripoff of Doctor Strange. Well, I guess he's more benevolent in a sense because he's virtuous. I don't know. But I mean, how many people in hindsight remember Dr. Droom? Not me. The llama who had sent for a doctor lived in a high remote part of a snow-capped Himalayas. Yonder is the dwelling place of the wise one. I hope I shall be able to cure his illness. Inside the palace, I was greeted by the llama's chief aide. And I am afraid my master will not be able to pay you for your services. He has no money. No money? But this palace, these treasures, they must be worth a fortune. I have spoken. We are cheap. There will be no payment. Very well, I can't refuse to treat a sick man. If I must, I'll treat him for nothing. A moment later, I received my second surprise. To reach the llama, you will have to walk over a sacred grove. Please remove your shoes, leave them with me, and your bag as well. But I will need my bag, my instruments. You will not need them here. I have spoken. I know you've spoken. I heard what you said. So you don't have to tell me that you spoke. I took off my shoes, parted with them and my bag, and then entered the room. Very interesting. No pay, no shoes, no instruments. What a strange setup. You're in Dr. Anthony Droom. Then suddenly, before my unbelievable eyes, the floor began to change. It's turning into a bed of hot coals. They're gonna make him walk on hot coals? Hilarious. They got him. They're like, oh, look at this idiot foreigner. Go, come on, check it out. He's gonna do it. He's gonna walk on the coals. Dr. Droom, your patient awaits you. Go through the door on the opposite side of the room. But the floor is covered with flaming hot coals. I can't walk over them. My feet would burn to a crisp. Good. That's what I would say. If I was writing this book, it would just be like, no, I can't do it. Good. The goal will not burn you, Dr. Droom. If, while you walk on them, you keep your gaze fixed on the emerald eye across the room. Now you must hurry. Your patient grows weak. It was madness to walk barefooted over steaming hot coals, and yet if I don't do it, then he won't be able to use me. Unless I get to the llama, he's liable to die. I must take a chance on the coals. I'll do as the voice says. I'll look at that emerald eye while I walk. What? Is this like a meditation thing? This is dumb. It's like, oh, the llama's sick. He needs a doctor for free. And I'm supposed to travel all the way to Tibet. I'm not walking over the goddamn coals. At least make me some fucking rice or something. Goddamn. So throwing caution to the wind, I attempted the impossible feat. I feel the heat, and yet I seem able to continue. It is as though the flame cannot harm me. It was like magic. All I had to do was keep my eyes transfixed on the large emerald, and I was immune to pain or injury. Well, then why can't the fucking llama just look at the goddamn emerald? If it prevents pain or injury, just fucking stare at the goddamn thing. It's right there. Why do you need a doctor at all? I went through the door. It led to a long corridor, and there I saw a living, breathing nightmare. What is that? The creature, part lion and part gorilla. Lorilla. Ah, they said Gorlion. The beast you see is a Gorlion? Oh, no, fuck off. Lorilla is clearly the better name. It's a Lorilla. We see what the comic says, but all of us smart big brain people, we know. Lorilla's the true name. Dr. Droom, a strange, fearful freak whose path you must cross to reach the llama. How about I just don't reach the llama? How about that? How about I just don't walk over hot coals? How about I just don't fight a goddamn Lorilla for you? Like, how about you just fucking die? Fuck you, llama, and then I'm out. Peace, I'm out. Any of the side doors will take you to safety, but if you wish to reach the llama, you must pass the Lorilla. Slowly, cautiously, I approach the awesome beast until I have come this far. I can't back out now. A sick man's life hangs in the balance. Here's a thought. A sick man will die unless you intervene. But if you intervene, you will die. Just a thought. Just a thought. You're being real nice about all this shit, Dr. Droom. And I personally don't like you. Do you guys like Dr. Droom? Well, I mean, look at the way he's handling this Lorilla. It's incredible. As the Lorilla sprang, I dropped to the floor. Now the menacing beast was behind me. It took a moment for him to turn. In that moment, the laws of nature were once again defied. The rope is rising into the air by itself. Swiftly, Dr. Droom climbed the rope to the balcony above. Made it, and not a second too soon. I'm still alive thanks to a rope. Never heard of gravity now. What fantastic things will happen now. But, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, finally we're there. But when I pulled open the drape, I saw that I had last come to the end of my journey. You are the sick llama. I am the llama, but I am not sick. Well, you wasted all my fucking time. I am merely a very old man who has reached the end of his life's journey. But I do not understand. If you're not ill, why did you send for a doctor? I shall explain. On Earth, there are many occult forces, things strange and sinister, forces which are a constant threat to mankind. For years, I have used my mystical knowledge to fight these evil forces, but now I can fight no more. Okay. Yeah, we can see that. So you're dying? Alright. I sent for a doctor, and you, Dr. Droom, came halfway around the world to treat me. When you arrived, you consented to give your services without payment. Only a charitable, self-sacrificing human would have done so. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that shit. I'm like, I paid money on the ticket. You proved your courage, your devotion to duty, and your skill by walking on coals and defying the dangerous Lorilla. In short, Dr. Droom, you have passed the llama's test. You have shown that you are the biggest bitch and the right man to succeed me as my bitch. The man to continue serving me as a bitch. I don't know. Am I just fiercely independent? Is that why this bothers me? You must fight against the diabolical forces that exist in the world. Do you accept this task? He asked me, do you accept this task? I'd have been like, 20. Give me 20. Give me $20. $20. I need, oh my god, he oriental-fied. Hold on. At first, I was almost too stunned to answer, but as I saw the imploring look on the old llama's eyes, as I realized the nobility of his lifelong fight against evil, and I knew that I could not refuse. Yeah, you can't, because you don't have a backbone, Dr. Droom. That's why you can't refuse. I accept the task. Good, now touch my hand. And then the most impossible thing of all happened. For I held the aged man's hand, and I began to change. My eyes are becoming slanted, and I've got a mustache. Yes, Dr. Droom, I have transformed you. I have given you an appearance suitable to your new role. You are now the nemesis of all occult powers that are sinister and corrupt. A moment later, the old man was gone. A wonderful life has ended. A wonderful life. Is it wonderful? If you're not paying people, is it even wonderful? Yes, but his fight against darkness and evil will continue. I, Anthony Droom, so swear. He's like, yes, with my last ounce of strength, I will make you Oriental. I will make you an Asian man, so that you may fight evil. Then the llama's disciple and I turned and walked away. As I faithfully served the master, so shall I serve you. I shall teach you the secrets of black magic and the ways of mysticism. All that my master knew, you shall know. All that my master could do, you shall do. All my life, I suspected I had a special destiny, and I shall be true to my mission. Let the mystic forces of evil beware. From now on, they will deal with Dr. Droom. Except they won't. Because you're not popular and you didn't exist past the atomic age, Dr. Droom. Your name is stupid, you have no backbone, and the fact that you can transform into an Oriental is just ridiculous. Oh my god. Anyway, 9 out of 10. What did you guys think? I think this is hilarious. This is like, look at him, look at it. It's like, he's like, my face, I'm becoming a fucking Asian. You've made me an Asian man. You know, he's pretending to be all stoic, but in the back of his head, he's like, fuck. Fuck, fuck. I didn't consent to this. Oh, Dr. Droom, you fucking twat. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. They took him for all he's worth. They fucking harvested his soul, harvested his destiny, took him for all he's worth. Dr. Droom is... Anyway, I don't know. Are there any other Dr. Droom stories? I might have to look and see where this goes, because if this is so, I mean, as far as pure entertainment value, this is a perfect 9 out of 10. I gotta tell you, in 6 pages, they taught me so much. So much about having a backbone and the power of just saying no. Also, the Lorilla wins points. Anyway, all right, that's it for this comic. If you liked reading this comic with me, you want to read more comics with me, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, nerds, stay heroic.